Hi there, this is Brett Claxton of PushStartPlay, and today I'm here to talk to you about Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 Remix. So, what exactly is a Kingdom Hearts? Well, Kingdom Hearts was a series that came into existence in 2002 when the unlikely worlds of Disney and Squaresoft just meshed together. And if you don't know who Squaresoft are, you might know them as those guys that make those JRPGs with the things with funny hair. Since the franchise's debut, it has appeared on various platforms and developed a lore that is, quite frankly, just baffling, but luckily this isn't a video where I have to try and explain it all to you, but rather a review of Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 Remix on the PlayStation 4. And what that game is a compilation of two compilations that were out on PlayStation 3, remastered onto PlayStation 4. So it's basically a remaster of a remaster. To dumb it right down, what you get in the package is 4 playable games and 2 films. The films are made up of cutscenes from games that were on the DS that have had remastered cutscenes and stitched together into a film. The flow's a bit weird because it is obviously just made up of cutscenes from the game, and they're proper chunky if you do want to delve into them. We're talking way over the usual 90 minutes of a feature film, so they're great to delve into if you want to obviously find out more about the Kingdom Hearts lore, but just be prepared that there's a lot to take in. And because it is a sort of DS game cutscenes, the voice work and everything is alright, but it's not exactly gonna grip people who aren't interested in the Kingdom Hearts lore. So when you do pick up the package, you'll be greeted with a title screen which will show you everything that you can absorb straight away. So you can obviously have a look at the Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. You can have a look at Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories, which is a remaster of the Game Boy Advance game, just made to look more like the standard games such as Kingdom Hearts. It's an interesting one, that one, because it's very much sort of a card game almost. You use cards to have combat whilst also running about and trying to dodge attacks and everything. It's an interesting take on the franchise. You then have Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, or whatever it's called. It's got a weird name. It's also the first film on the disc. You then have Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, which is a PSP game upgraded, and Kingdom Hearts Recoded. Recoded being the other DS game film. So obviously we've already delved into one of the 4 games, but let's now talk about Kingdom Hearts 1, the game that started it all. Does it still hold up in this day and age, considering it came out back in 2002? And the answer is yes. Yes, it does. It helps that its style of combat is very much what RPGs seem to be going back to. Combat RPGs are just how people seem to want their games to be now. Thus, it's helped Kingdom Hearts remain relevant, and the updated graphics and the 60 frames per second, which is throughout everything on here, helps it become a really nice package. There's a few weird quirks, some of them existing from the previous game. Combat can be a bit clunky at times, but it is what it is. Voiceovers as well can be a bit awkward at times, but for a 2002 PlayStation 2 game, it's actually genuinely decent in terms of the cutscenes. And there's just so much in that game alone that it would probably be worth the remaster. But then you take into the fact that you've also then got Kingdom Hearts 2, which continues the story, and it will allow people that didn't have the GBA game, thanks to being able to play Chain of Memories, to actually have a better understanding of what's happening into. Because for a lot of us who didn't have a Game Boy Advance, Kingdom Hearts 2 explained bits and pieces in its openings and stuff, but unless you'd read up on it, it was kind of confusing what was happening. And even if you have read up on it, it's still just pretty baffling. Kingdom Hearts 2 takes a lot of what made Kingdom Hearts 1 good and builds upon it. It makes the combat tighter, and that all shows in the remaster. And what's great is, because these are PS2 games, obviously upscaled and remastered, the subtitles are a lovely huge size, making it easy for most gamers to read and take in.
What?
Obviously the final game outside of Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2 is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, which is the PSP game that has been remastered. It's quite an interesting one because you take on 3 characters that haven't really been talked about before, Terra, Ventus and Aqua, and you basically play through their story from start to finish. You can play through all 3 stories, but you're encouraged to basically play it all one at a time. You can't be jumping in and out of stories. You do just have to play a stretch of one story, then a stretch of the other. But it's a good way to make you absorb it, and it does some cool things with leveling up, you know, make it stand out from the other games and just make it quite interesting. Overall, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 Remix is just a very impressive package. There's so much to it. Combat is still great fun. The locations are lovely. The character design is great. And if you're after an action JRPG, I would definitely say consider picking up this package. If you've played them all fairly recently, you may not be that fussed about going back to it, but as someone that only played them at the very start of their existence and only played Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, it was great fun to be able to see what it is they do and see that it wasn't just my nostalgia tainting my opinions of it. They are just genuinely great games. If the idea of having a massive compilation of JRPGs that will last you over 100 hours appeals to you, then you can pick it up on PlayStation 4. But until next time, I've been Brett Claxton of PushStartPlay. You've been wonderful. Goodbye.
Remember, the darkness lurks in every heart. Darkness is our foe. Would that we could be rid of it. You must destroy it. Push the darkness down. Give it no quarter in your heart.
Go forth, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Everyone is waiting.
A key that opens the hearts of entire worlds and allows one to obtain anything and everything.
Know this. The heart that is strong and true shall win the Keyblade.
Riku!
Kingdom Hearts, fill me with the power of darkness.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want.
You think you can defeat me, the true darkness?
I know now. Without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts is light.
Crush those atoms!
Look out! They'll pay for this. How will you fight without a weapon?
My friends are my power, and I'm theirs.
Embrace the darkness. Produce for your master the Keyblade.